Well, Chad, I got bad news. I'm on the mulligan to 5. It's not looking pretty. Both my 7 and my 6 were 1-landers, though. Rev in hand. Man, I wish. No Rev in hand, though. Good afternoon, chat. Hope y'all are doing well. Damn, am I brighter than normal? I feel like I'm brighter than normal. Is it better than Kahira? Probably not. However, I don't know if I care. Oh, Sphinx is Rev spotted. Graveyard. Best use case for Sphinx's Rev. I think I'm probably going to consult for a land. Maybe not. Nah, I think we should consult for a land anyways. I think I'm playing against Jeskai. Hell yeah. Oh. I have no idea what I'm playing against. Actually. I thought I do, but I do not know. Red White Stone Rains? I hope not. Maybe it's just Jeskai with Reprieve in it. I have no idea. Beats me. Wait, it is Stone Rains? Why are we playing against Stone Rains? My henge. Narwhal. Thank you for the 15 months. Think they have Indicate? Boom Bust? Cleansing Wildfire. Well, I'm glad I have a lot of basics in my deck. Did I get boiled? Maybe. It's kind of funny. Mocha Rico. They have the tier 1 and 20, the 36 months, excuse me. I was thinking about fetching up the planes so that way they get no value off of recasting White Orchid Phantom. Maybe that was worth it. Price of freedom. Alright, we're paying the ultimate price, I guess. The Clickster? What do I not want? I think I should hold on to the lands. Maybe I don't want this click. Maybe click verdict. I could have also kicked a chant here, which maybe was correct. I'm gonna shuffle. I can do it at instant speed him. There's no reason for me to do it right now. Well, I guess we have a plan this game. And that plan is going to be bust this Jace until they die. What is this? Oh. I see. Solitude. Hmm. Chant. I'm gonna chant again as well. I think Jace ultimate should take care of the rest, hopefully. Maybe I didn't need to chant yet. I think force negation's fine. Yeah, emergency eject, right? I still only have 2 colors right now. I'm not sure if they have a 3rd color. But this Jace ult's definitely gonna be my win con. Solitude. The 2Dist. Well, chat, when was the last time you seen a Jace ult? When was the last time you've seen one of these? They should ban this Jace card. It's kind of busted. It's been 47 years. It's your first time seeing it. We have 1 fetchable land left. We ended up losing the quarterfinals last night to Emery Cutter. Emery Cutter stuff. Manatide, huh? Oops, I just opened my browser settings. Land destruction. Interesting. Well, planeswalkers seem really good against land destruction. I would think consignment memory is probably not that bad either. We do have Flasian stuff, so maybe Rest in Peace and Celestial Purge are fine. Couple copies of Consign I could see being okay too. Fire Magic actually doesn't seem that bad. I think the hardest part about Fire Magic is keeping red mana. I actually don't know if they can beat Scepter. We changed quite a bit about this list compared to where it was. I think the creatures are pretty lackluster. I think they try to Blood Moon me. I feel like them destroying all my lands and also having Blood Moon is kind of a non-bo. Because they let me search up a bunch of basics. It's possible that they do have it, though. I think keeping 1 Scepter is still fine. I think I can just try to not fetch for as long as possible. Sure. Doesn't really do anything against us. How do you not love Sphinx's Rev? It's so sweet. I don't know if I care about this White Orchid Phantom. I guess I care enough about it to want to do this. I'm gonna wait one turn before deploying this Jace. A little bit afraid of Mana Tithe because they do play that, typically speaking. But also being able to chant afterwards is nice. I think we're gonna upkeep chant here. I'm gonna try to play Protect the Jace a little bit. I don't really want to deal with that Solitude. I'm gonna try my best to keep threats that can kill Jace off the table. I think I get... I think I get a blue-red Surveil. Guess I might as well take that. Kind of free to cast it. Oh, rest in peace. Just will go back down to 6. And then it's gonna take 3 turns to ult. I guess I still put it on the bottom. Even though I did just draw this rest in peace. Okay. I think Jace is gonna get the job done again. Barring something crazy. Price of Freedom. I think that one I should put on the bottom. They're pending the Jace. I think they have I guess they could pending the Jace. Well, I guess we go again. The Immortal Jace. Mana Tithe? No. I'm gonna explode. Alright, well, this game just got really hard. I guess I should have bottomed the Sunken Citadel. I wasn't even thinking about pending for 4 because I didn't realize they had put this on blue. Yo, Makubi, thank you for the prime of the 7 months. I guess I botched this. Big Taff. Think I need my lands. Reprieve. I'm surprised they didn't reprieve the Cleansing Wildfire. Oh, this feels real bad. Just force shuffle. Meh. What's our win con? Yep. Can you stop? We could probably deck him out, honestly. This deck just exists to be annoying. Quarry Mountain Monastery, huh? The tournament's over, VO. Tournament ended yesterday. I guess I'd do this and I want Yutong when they go to field it. Pretty sure this Wan Yutong's not gonna survive, yeah. Yep. Damn, I guess I really messed up here by not bottoming the Sunken Citadel because I totally forgot they could just use it for Prismatic Ending. The amount of threats they have is so small. Bin Surgical Extraction. Wandering Emperor. Oh, we're cooked. Did not see that one game 1. I messed up this game horribly. We don't even want pending. They have White Orchid Phantom, Solitude, Vexing Bauble, Soul Guide Lantern. It's just better than some of the removal. Sure. Do you need to find lands though? Hey, a land. That's swell. Can't believe I got blown out by that Mana Tithe. I don't think I want to jam Teferi into Reprieve, do I? Seems bad. Or potential Mana Tithe for that matter. Containment Priest. Yeah, I guess they needed more threats. Reprieve? Hmm. Oh, I could shock this in and try to Teferi. Going to 12 is like a little iffy. Oh, that's all pretty good for me. What would you play in a big tournament? I don't know. I think I would spend a long time preparing for a big tournament, but I don't have any big modern tournaments coming up really. So I can kind of just play whatever right now. Huge snipe on the Wandering Emperor. Oh, a chant. I think I let him cast spells this turn. Not just anything too scary that's going to show up. Oops, all field effects. They should not let me use my spell snare. If they want a price of freedom. About to get their pending for 5 ready. Green. It's happening. The pending for 5. Man, Jace is pretty tempting too. Oh no, I only have a tap land. Shit. Should have checked. What do you think of Snapcaster instead of Click? I think Snapcaster's bad. Okay. I guess they just really want their flares to resolve, maybe. Plays Arena of Glory, kills me. Holy shit. Well, they have the wrong red land. Maybe they have a pending for my other Teferi too. I should have untapped Island. Probably would have been a little bit smarter. My Colonnade. What a weird round one matchup to run into. I think I untap Plains Thundering Falls. Lage. Guess I could just pitch spells there also. What's the worst punish? They have Mana Tithe. Yeah, let's try to not get Mana Tithe. A non-token creature would enter and it wasn't cast. Exile instead. Okay. Still definitely cast this. Put Flage on top. They did put Flage on top. Running a little bit low on time here. I don't think time's gonna be a problem. I think I do counterspell this Flage though. Although I could save it for Solitude. Solitude's probably more important. Interesting. They elected to hit the Teferi instead. Five color pending. Incoming. Hmm. Demolition Field. They do have a Mana Tide in their hand. Which Mana Tide is pretty funny here. Man, what an obscenely long game. I mean, I have to imagine the game's over, but they could chain together a few things, I suppose. I have no more fetchables. Oh, we're gonna draw a champ. Astrolabe is probably fine to unban. I don't see why not. I'm gonna hold up Spell Snare here. Looks like it is creativity. Yeah, maybe it's not creativity. Shadow ban. Celestial Colonnade has arrived. Everybody watch out. Uh-oh. Well, that's bad. I really wish I got that red source right now. Yep. Wish I got that red source, though. Discarded Looting and Lightning Bolt. Nope, we have 8 fetches. Yeah, red white land destruction into creativity, the most normal challenge. They actually have 4 counter spells on their list, which is pretty crazy to me. Looter. FNMS challenge. Indeed. This is a 6-rounder, 7-rounder. Damn. 69 people on a Sunday? Challenges are popping. Uh-oh. Entombs Archon. Do they have Persist? They do have Persist. Flashes back, strike your rich over looting. That's a pretty spicy one. They're kind of running out of resources over there. Alright, they're out of everything. Let's see what we can find. She. That's a good Tefferino. Okay. I think the fire magic's good and pending is bad. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe Wrath of Skies is also bad. But I can see spots where Wrath is good. Yeah, instant speed Wrath is pretty powerful. Not right now, though. Don't think I want this Wrath. What the? I'm gonna lose. Christ. Bo Seiju, huh? Tell me how you really feel. Thing is such a big problem. Maybe they'll just die to it. Puts one card on top and casts a looting. I had to get rid of that spell snare. So I want to force a negation that, but I also don't want them to play a Fable afterwards. That'd be like disaster. They play a control this RCQ season? God no. Oh, we're fucking cooked. Blinky? Also God no. I'm gonna play something powerful. And not those two. I'm gonna try to play a good deck. Surgicals to Fairy. Yeah, I show up and help me scoop a lot. Why didn't they fetch a Dwarven Mine and do it for 2? They know I have no counterplay to it being done for 2. They looked at my hand. This is how we win, chat. They're already at 7. Down to 6. She, the Wandering Emperor. Winnable. What the fuck, Spell Pierce? It's funny that this game's kind of winnable. Rude. Maybe I probably should have chanted and then kicked the star charts. If I were a little bit smarter. Oh, we're so back, chat. We're so back. What you got over there? Persistent a counter spell, huh? Yeah, you can keep those. One buddy boy. Cube Bounce, thank you for the 26 months. They can't activate Besage you anymore. Appreciate it, Cube. Welcome back. Modern's so funny, man. Let's play some do nothing control. It's a keeper. Nobody typed elephant. Good job, chat. Proud of you. You ready for V3? V3 of what? Raph and Mikey Gorios. 2 Rafts? Alright, let's go. I'm in. Twice is likely to hit. I like Bitter Reunion a lot. Yeah, I'm in. Honestly, they're on Grixis Reanimator. A reason for no YouTube stream? The YouTube stream is live. I just didn't click the button. I updated the title on the YouTube stream. I just never clicked the go live button. It's like the second time I've done that this week. Chachache. Why no Twitch stream? Didn't click the button, I guess. Frog champ. Hmm. On a Billy stream? I don't even know what that means. Hopefully they don't have looting persist. Okay. Discard Archon. Persist. No, it's so gross. Now this game's over. Hmm. Okay. Well, this game was over, but not for me, I guess. No answers to Scepter Chant. Oh, I'm Mystical Dispute. Probably. I take a second Scepter as well. Okay, what's bad? Penning is not great. March is like mid. Maybe Tune's worse. I mean, I put in the Sphinx's Revelation. Do you think I was going to cut the Wandering Emperor? I tripled down on mid cards. If they unban Mystic Sanctuary, then we got a Cryptic Command. We got to add Cryptic Command. No question. See, I never gets there, right? Discards Archon and Oculus. Uh-oh. Don't do it, opponent. I got a Spell Snare. Hmm. If they have Force Negation? I'm not going to play the Scepter quite yet. My land. I think they have a Spell Pierce. I'm going to take a lot of damage, though. They might have outs to it as well. Now that they didn't have before. Alrighty, I'm at 3. I don't think they typically run Bolt. I think they just have a Spell Pierce here, or Mystical Dispute, something of the sorts. I can't play around it, though. Cycles unearth. So they're digging for counter magic. They're digging for counter magic and I need land drops. Okay, now we can play around Spell Pierce, but Mystical Dispute gets us. I think it's just land here. No, I need an untap land so I don't get Mystical Disputed. I might also have an Ode of War on their list, maybe. We were told it happened. We got spared the 70-minute Scepter Lock game. If I consign my opponent's Casey Jones ETB, do they still have to discard an upkeep? It's all part of the same trigger. Yeah, thanks, DC. Appreciate you. It's gonna be a whole lot of nothing from me. I'd like to hit some more land drops. Cycles unearth. Save me, Henge. You're my only hope. Zeriak, thank you for the dono. It's got a PayPal notification. Zeriak's my paid actor. Second champ be pretty good. I'm out of basics, sadly. This is gonna have to surveil. As soon as I get the Solitude down, I don't have to kick this chant anymore. That should be pretty helpful. I'll just kill it. Who cares? I don't really care if they kill a Solitude. In fact, it might give my Teferi a better chance of resolving. Milled over a Spell Pierce. Okay. Very nice. 3-0. I'll validate my hand, chat. We ain't losing this game. We are far from losing this game. Never mind its energy. Maybe we are gonna lose this game after all. I played a turn 1 Ragster. My click. How am I supposed to click now? A zombie. I think I am supposed to bounce this Ragavan. Let's buy ourselves a little bit of time if we can. Bomba. A Johnny. Well, that's kind of a bummer. I could subtlety, but I'm gonna have nothing left over. That's probably not worth it. I'm not sure I'm gonna deal with it per se. I need to find a prismatic ending off of consult the star charts probably. I think I have to let this resolve too. Kind of taking infinite damage here. There's nothing I could do about it really. I could try to subtlety and maybe attack a Johnny. Or I could consult and look for pending plus, I don't know, chant. I think we're so far behind right now. Yikes. Well, that's not exactly what I was looking for. So now I think my only out is... The Fairy Chant doesn't even do it. Dead. I could Teferi shuffle a Johnny, but then I'd die anyways. I think I need to find Rathas, guys. Yeah, I don't think I have outs. Soloed by Johnny. Bombardment's such an annoying card. Okay. Two of the narratives are great. Counterspell, not so much. Force negation, also not so much. V-click is bad. Teferi's not great. I think if I want to leave in Teferi, I'm probably going to leave in the Scepters. March Pending are all fine. The Wandering Emperor is a little sketchy. I'd probably leave it in. 5-mana Teferi is also kind of sketchy. No, I don't want Rip. I don't think I want this Force Negation. Maybe this big Teferi can come out. Is that a big Teferi or Jace? One of the two. Trim one Teferi. Now let's trim his star charts. I'm afraid of having too many answers and like not enough card advantage. His hand is pretty bad. Okie dokie. Island. Oh, I forgot to take it out. I put it in. Oh, I took out the Nars heads. It's kind of a fine land though. It's not terrible. But it should probably just be another fetch land instead. Cat. Really need another white source. Could have been a second colonnade. They got my spell snare. I had Tef plus. It's bad if they have Flage. Kind of bad if they have Discharge. Bad if they have Goblin Bombardment. I don't know. Maybe this isn't great. But it'd be sweet if my Tef survived. Seems unlikely, but it would be sweet. Hasty Johnny, Hasty Ragavan. Tax me. Tax Teferi. I guess they're gonna flip this to Johnny. Me. Okay. I'm gonna lose my Tef for sure. Guess they're just gonna flip a Johnny and then I die. Another one. Yep. A Johnny bullies blue-white, you mean? It is not Boros. It is a Johnny. Man, this sucks. Uh-oh. I'm at not a lot of life. It's my out. I have an out. I had to kill both of these, otherwise I'd die. I don't even know what I could hit. I don't think there's anything that saves me here. Maybe I kick it like that, or unkick it, and then I can kill a Johnny if I draw a pending, and I die to Goblin Bombardment. If I kill the Goblin Bombardment, I die to the Cat Warrior. Yeah, we're just fucked. Okay, well, that was not close. It's not looking good, chat. It alive. Do I want it to fairy? Not really. I'm back to being dead. I guess I'll take the counter spell. It's not very good against Voice of Victory. Efferino. I think I just need a sweeper. What's happening to me? Oh my god. I think it's sack Ranger Captain. That was fun. I didn't get to play the game. Three, five. Okay. Well. Another one of these. I think counterspell's kind of shit. Hell yeah, we got a Sphinx's Ravener opener. Yeah, energy's keeping us down, chat. It's pretty messed up. Kind of like keeping this so I don't get Blood Moon. But it's not actually very strong here. Yeah, this matchup's cheeks. It's not good at all. Entombs of Flage. Good. Plage time. Oh man, I'm not drawing lands in my standard game either. So brutal. Yep. Think I leave that on top? I'll definitely leave that on top. It's like I can still hear them. The voices in my head. Wandering Emperor, by the way. We ready for this one, opponent? Well, they didn't have Manitize, so I guess not. Oh, bye-bye, Wandering Emperor. I'd say Wandering Emperor probably did her job. She was not bad there. Yo, Ill-Time Explosion's sick. Sorry, chat, I'm still playing standard. We're doing pretty okay this game. They still have 2 cards in hand, which is a little scary. Blood Moon gets me to have to spend my Force Negation. It's the kind of Legend of Kara, or Roku. Also have Sphinx's Rev to gain some life back. So I don't know, we're not doing too bad. If I find Arena of Glory, we're gonna die. Okay, never mind, we're doing poorly. We're doing oh so poorly. I guess I Verdict these, and then I'm pretty sure I Verdict these. Or I could Wrath and yeah, I guess I actually Wrath, right? Want a blue card to pitch that's not Sphinx's Rev. If they have Arena of Glory, I'm gonna die, but that's fine. It is what it is. Yuppers. I don't think chanting them is worth it here. Okay, well, we'll set a stop at the end of combat to see if they hit something like at the ferry. Then maybe I chant. Wow. Bro, that's so bad for me. What the fuck? It's actually so unbelievably bad for me. Consult. I kick the consult now. I think I kicked the consult now. Maybe take land solitude. I could take chant solitude. Maybe chant him in upkeep. And then we can have solitude up after that. I would like to hit more land drops though. Land drops would be nice. The only way I don't die to mono red here is by going speaker for a speaker. Arena of Glory. Let me finish this real quick. We're about to win this game. This little loop is kind of crazy. Pick up Omni Changeling and that. Oops. Don't want to save targets. You I can save targets on. Alright. We have defeated Mono Red. Yes, you have a Ragavan. Ragavan's good again. Was it ever bad? I feel like Ragavan was never bad. Oh, Rev. Rev was never bad. Streamer's tired, yeah. Streamer's also trying to multitask. Alright, chat, we're revelating for the first time this challenge. Holy shit. Rev, 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 rev. Well, I have a Marsh Flash, so they're gonna crack it. I really just wanted to get it out of Flage range more than anything else. I don't really care about actually face healing them. Surprised they didn't fetch, though. Cat's back. I guess they would have fetched if I left it on top, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that checks out. And I started brainstorming. March is like kind of fine too. Yeah, we're gonna have to fairy plus and then hold a breath. Yeah, I mean this game is not 100% locked up yet, but it's like getting there. I think I should board in maybe one rest in peace. They draw a Flage number 5, we lose. True. One's got 5 on it. Yeah, another Roku could be bad. That is true. Scoop. Alright, chat. On the draw. It's gonna be real tough on the draw. Our hand has to be pretty much perfect. It's like turn 1 prismatic ending for Ragavan into Spell Snare into Wrath Disguise or something. It's gotta be a crazy hand. Or like Toon Wrath, maybe. They call me old crazy hands. Yeah, that's what they call me. And definitely not old chode fingers. Alright, well. This is like what I asked for. A Pending and a Wrath Disguise. Can also play around Blood Moon too. Get the fuck out of here. Been to Wear Tear. I think I just go Island Rest in Peace. But maybe I don't need to do that yet. I definitely want to go fetch an island. Maybe being mana efficient's good. They also just been to Wear Tear, which I think is really funny. It's easy. Wow, they discarded 2 lands. They're flooding. Thinking about exerting. Dashing a Ragavan. I don't think I want this Spell Snare anymore then. So I'm gonna let them hit the Spell Snare off the top of my deck. Combo. Might have to blow up my own Rest in Peace here. And by might, I mean most definitely have to blow up my own Rest in Peace. Or do I? New plan. I think it's a beginning of combat chant. It could be an upkeep chant though. I think it's beginning of combat. Oops. Alright, well now I think I just Wrath, right? Because I can't kill the Voice of Victory unless I Wrath. Might as well flip the extra energy too. No, I guess not, right? Because I could fire Magic or Ragavan at instant speed him. 3, yeah, I'm gonna lose my Rest in Peace here, which is fine. Or I just don't lose the Rest in Peace. I don't kill his Goblin Bombardment. I think killing the Goblin Bombardment is kind of important. Ouch, each my bones. Another one. Another one. Oh. Another Bomba and a Flage. It's definitely not good for us. So many Bombas. Ranger Captain, okay. It's a cat. Plays a Flage, sacrifices the Flage. I think I'm supposed to Solitude this Ranger Captain, and then I don't know. I'm gonna sacrifice this, ping me. This is where it gets kind of interesting. Do I Wrath for 4 right this second? Probably don't need to right this second. Just think about this. I could also Wandering Emperor plus on my Solitude. It's kind of interesting also, but probably not that good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wrathing is gonna lead me to die. I think I want to Wandering Emperor plus also. Can't make a decision, fire up the Colonnade. I think I just need to go back up to 7. Also, I might activate this guy Reach. Super interesting. I need an answer to this Flage, and my Rest in Peace is gone. Yeah, it's still 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have Kitty's Blessing. How do I get out of this? If I untap and Wrath, it's 5 damage worth of Bomba at me, maybe. I think they're gonna kill my Solitude, probably. I guess there's a small chance they don't kill my Solitude, but I think killing Solitude's really good for them here. Maybe I activate Gaia Reach and I bin this Fire Magic. I think I'm supposed to activate Gaia Reach. Wait, they're doing something else. What is this? Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? Am I just dead? I'm just dead, man. Fire Magic in response to the flip. I don't have that luxury. Flip the Johnny, they lose these 2, which is gonna get shot at me. And then I go to 4. And they 0, I take 2, and then they throw the other 2, and I'm just dead. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Nothing. Nothing I could do. Actually, nothing. Sure. We got a run back. Now it's the 3rd energy in a row. Ooh, we got a run back. Surely this time it'll go better. A Jambi. Alright, V-Click. Now's your time to shine. Yeah, turn 1 no play is really, really good for us. click you. No, ambushing Ajani is a good way to lose both my Vendilion click and something else, and have Ajani flip. So I ambush Ajani, and they kill their cat warrior, they flip Ajani, they play a red permanent, they zero, and then they kill my Vendilion click. Clicking. Well, let's put back their Flage. I want to land so badly. So badly. I think I just pass. Sorry, they're going to surveil that Flage back into the graveyard. They had 2 Galves. No, they did bin Flage. No, they just needed 1, because they flip the Ajani, they play any red permanent, they zero the Ajani, and then they kill the Vendilion click. If I click, block Ajani, then I just get blown out. Yeah, but I don't want to spend a Solitude on it. If I wanted to spend a Solitude on it, I'd spend a Solitude on it, but I don't. This is so bad. Somewhere we have lands. I'm like actually so upset that it's been another Flage. So if I counterspell this, they could Flage me. Which I guess is fine, because then I Solitude it. Definitely have to counter this, though. Just deciding if I want to chant, also. Like, the Flage could flip the Ajani, which is not ideal. I don't know if they're going to kill their Cat Warrior. Nice, target me. Well, let's get rid of a chant. It's not a bad draw. Okay, now we're feeling pretty alright, I think. Feeling less alright. Okay. Bye-bye, Tiff. So now if I Solitude, I don't know, Wrathing's probably just way better here. I don't think I want to chant them either. If they haste something off of Arena of Glory, I can Solitude it unless it's Voice of Victory. Cat. Sphinx is Rev, huh? AC Ranger Captain. Okay. Or Ragster. I don't think I gotta spend the Solitude now. I could also Emperor Exile Ragavan. And I go to 1. Maybe I don't hate that. I get to save my Solitude. It's a very interesting game. I think there's a lot of ways we could have played this. I'm not sure I took the best lines this game. But I also don't think it was super straightforward. Kind of a bummer this is a tap land. Should I cash in the Wandering Emperor? I feel like it's safer to cash in the Wandering Emperor. But it doesn't feel super good to cash in the Wandering Emperor. I'm trying to be really patient with this chant in case we find Scepter. So if they attack, I guess they could sack Ranger Captain. I just wanted to Flaze right now. Probably thinking about sacking Ranger Captain. Yeah, we have to chant, which is like pretty bad for me. I think I have to chant regardless, right? Because if they send both, I block, I Solitude, and then Flash kills me. So I think I have to chant regardless. That's pretty good. Arguably my best draw. What do I do if they just go to combat? Do I draw 3 with Sphinx's Rev? What if I drew Galv? Is the Ranger Captain more threatening, or is it the Ocelot Pride? I guess it's probably the Ocelot Pride, right? If I have a Galv, I die. I'm dead to the Ocelot Pride anyways. Because if they want to have card number 6 in the graveyard and they don't have instant speed interaction, I don't know if I can beat a Galv. That's what I'm getting at. I don't think I can beat a Galv. Go. Jesus. This is taking years off my life. Well, I'm pretty sure they're just going to put this back on top. And puts Flash on top. They said wow, a Sphinx's Rev. Yeah, you best believe wow, a Sphinx's Rev. My god, dude. Do I guess I have Colonnade up. I don't think I need a verdict yet. That's really bad for me too. I guess I have to consult for a Solitude. Seems unlikely. Consult for a chance. Should I cast it with a kicker if I'm unlikely to find a Solitude? I think I just cast it. No kicker. Bless. gonna exile this Ocelot Pride, right? We can start attacking. Let's try reveal. No. Are you dead yet? Are you deceased? What is this? Sure. We got a long way to go. But we'll get there. One colonnade swing at a time. Ain't that right, colonnade? Oh, I want you, tongue. How you doing, bird? Slot lands. Jesus. Alright, well, I don't know if we played that game very well, but we won. Go us. Kind of think we played it poorly, but whatever. I don't really want counterspell. Do I? Put the hand hider up. Honestly, if they want to snipe, they can snipe. It's fine. They did say WoW is Sphinx in chat, which makes me think, like, maybe they're not sniping. They played it very, very well, though. So, yeah, it's hard to tell if it's, like, ghost or play incredibly well. And that's not for me to decide. Plus, I'd rather just have you guys look at my hand. I don't remember what else I was boarding out in this matchup. I like the force negation. I kind of like the subtlety. I think the click is bad. Yeah, also it's the 3-2 bracket, so I don't really care. Let's take out a March. Owl might be bad, but I think having a bunch of flash threats isn't terrible. Unlike this hand, which is kind of terrible, but maybe I keep it anyways. Probably not. I know it dies to 1 damage ETB, but again, I think having flash threats is good. I'm your biggest fan, Spell Snare. Yeah, I don't think my opponent's sniping, chat. That's what I've come to realize with this game, too. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we chant an upkeep and then resolve this Jace onto an empty board. That's what I'm thinking. And then just immediately Fate Seal. Do any of you play Legacy? I played a little bit. Fucking Christ almighty with a cherry on top, man. Can't keep doing this. Chat would probably be a good place to get pointers from. I would say there's probably also some Legacy Discords, maybe. Okay. Nope, I was ready for you. Second Bomba. Oh, I want you, Dong. This is gonna be cool because I'm gonna leave this on top, and then they're gonna fetch, and I get the Wan Tong. This would be the true test. If I leave something on top, okay, I'm actually just gonna put that to the bottom. I can't risk them like just leaving that on top. That thing's too good. Fate Sealing is just good. Fate Sealing is good because it just ticks up the loyalty, and I don't have to worry about nonsense killing my Jace like Flage or Galv or anything. Alright, well, the jig's up. I might as well just flash in this Wan Tong. They put one card on top. They did not entomb a Flage. They're gonna take up their Johnny, so their Johnny doesn't die. Wow, that was D's plus draw. Blood Moon. Let me tune right now. Figure out what I want to do this turn. Oh. I think I want to try to save the Celestial Purge for Blood Moon. I know I put it to the bottom, but they could draw another one. Or a Goblin Bombardment. Yeah, it's a big Ocelot Pride. Yep. So they had a Blood Moon underneath that Blood Moon with a Fate Seal. What? What? I think I'm supposed to keep this. I guess I got a Thundering Falls. Which is kind of awkward, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to get here. And try to stack a land on top. This is how Jebby gets banned from my chat. So the truth finally comes out. I have played a handful of EDH games in my life. No more. It's definitely less than 10. I want to say like 5. 5 or 6 maybe. 10 per week. That's so many. That's so much EDH. Oh, okay. I'm queuing the MTGO Commander Leagues off stream. That is not what I'm doing off stream, and Jeremy could attest to that one. Don't you cast a fable. AC Jones. I wonder if they're going to replicate their consign. It's attested. Not an EDH player. Damn, that's so greedy to not replicate that consign. But it worked out for them. It's kind of upsetting. Do I play into an ephemerate and try to march this thing? I think I'm supposed to. Ephemerate. No ephemerate. Okay. Dog. My dog. Gungala. Oh, hi, Flage. Fancy seeing you here. Please don't murder me. I think in the interest of giving myself the best chance of casting Teferi next turn, I should march this, pitching Supreme Verdict, and then untap and try to spike land off the top. Land. Can actually rat that. How many marches do they play? They also have Consign. 2 pennies, no march. I mean, they already spent the Consign on Casey. If they're spending a Consign on Casey, I mean, when's a better opportunity to actually stick it then? I could just wrath and say go. Doesn't seem great. This is a really tough decision. Part of me wants to just play Nick and Sign and said, if you have it, you have it. But if I wrath and say go, or I just say go, I don't even have to wrath, I go to 6. You know, saying go seems kind of meh. Fuck it. We're going for broke. Okay. This is also really good because they can't have dog. They need exactly March, I think. Because now they can't have, like, dog attack me. Put you into the blender. Okay. I like that. Oh. God damn, Scepter Chance insane. We were so far behind. Actually crazy far behind. And then they just lose to 2 cards. No, apparently they'll play anything in the main deck to be able to beat that. Which is reasonable. Maybe actually, Is Wrath bad and Verdict good? Probably. Is this Splinter Twin, but for 4 mana instead of 7? I think Spell Snare is bad too, right? I think Pending is also cuttable, but it is my answer to their Teferi. Let's do this. Yeah, Spell Snare only hits dog, right? I don't think it hits anything else than 75. Let me double check. Can I find the list? Make sure I don't time out. There it is. High noon. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about Spell Snare. Tune's bad. It says draw a card on it. How bad could it be? 1 mana cycle. I think this is fine. Answers turn 1 Ragavan. Not insanely efficiently, but well enough. What's the power level of Revelation? In my heart or in reality? It really takes me back 14 years. Let me tell you. I don't have to exile this yet unless they play Riddler. Well, I mean, I'm not a fan of draw 6. So I think I have to kill this dog. Yeah, what if I find a Teferi? Hold on, let me surveil. I'm pretty sure I'm killing this dog. It's gotta be a chant, yeah. Come on, Teferi. I need you, buddy. You're not Teferi. Wait. They don't have Consign? Oh. Beautiful. Right now, I'm so glad this is Casey and not Fable. I'll say that much. If this were Fable, I'd be getting my shit kicked in. I mean, they can't force Verdict anyways. But yeah, I guess I would have stopped the Fairy. Ah, shit. I spoke into existence. Oh. Shit. How many answers do you think they have post board? March? No, no, I think it's just March. Wear tear. Sad. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Double flesh. Yeah, maybe I don't want... Oh. I just doing that? Just playing the fairy? What if I leave up subtlety? If I leave up subtlety, it's really good if they escape the flesh. Yeah, rest in peace would be really good right about now. Playing the Teferi, I don't know. It's so high risk, high reward. Also really bad in a Galv too. If I spin the Flash on it, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna play the Teferi. They have Mystical Dispute I get a little dunked on as well. March. Okay, not bad. That means I could let them escape the Flash and then march the Goblin Shaman to keep the Teferi alive. And I get to keep my Consult the Star Charts. I don't know. Too difficult. Ooh, they have Consign. I don't know if this is right either. They might have Consign. But I think I need to get lucky either way. If I let this resolve and I kill this, I get to keep the Star Charts. And now I've opted for this. I should just keep the other march, or keep the march for the other Flash. No, bro. It's so over. Man, was I supposed to just kill that goblin? Yeah, I think I'm dead. I guess I could march Flage out of the graveyard and then maybe draw a sweeper off the top. No arena. That's good. Should surveil. Oh, I'm out of surveils. Alright, guess I'm not surveilling. Whatever happens, happens. I think I only have, what, Solitude and Verdict left as outs. I don't know if I can really beat Ephemerate either. Sweeper. No, you would have been good. Not that good, but good. Wait, you would have been insane. On an empty board. Maybe I need some Rathas, guys. Maybe like one. Kind of hate this Consign of Memory. I'm gonna take it out. It's good against them scamming. I don't think Rip's good. Maybe over, I don't know, they're bringing in Wear Tear also. So I could bring it in over a Scepter. I don't think Rip's good. It's so easy for them to take off the table. They have like Pending and Wear Tear. And they also mulligan. I don't know if I need that to deal with Flages though. I feel like I can solitude the Flages away most of the time. Didn't I just put you on the freaking bottom? Now you're back on top. I think I want to click them on draw step so I can snipe Teferi. I guess I don't have to because I have Force Negation. Yeah, we'll just say go. The dog. I would love to ambush this Felia, but if I ambush the Felia and then they go main phase 2 to Fairy, I'm cooked. Maybe I clicked myself. Maybe I clicked nothing. I just explained why I didn't want to trade. Are you perhaps watching the stream muted? I'll just say go. Sorry, turned off my ears for a second. Well, again, deciding like, do I march this Felia for 3 mana, tap out, and if they hit land drop to Fairy, I die? Or do I want to do something else this turn to prevent that from happening? Which would be like March, Pitch, Chant, and then have Force Negation. But maybe I'm just playing too scared of Teferi. I'm probably just playing too scared of Teferi. And I'm like, surely they won't have third land Teferi, right? Right? Please don't. I don't think it's worth to chant them, though. I don't know, I think Jeskai lists are still playing like 1 or 2 at least, right? And I lose to it on the spot. If they're sandbagging a third land on turn 4, then props to them. No, they just draw it for turn. How is that's not what sandbag? Okay, never mind. If they draw a land for turn, they are not sandbagging it. They drew it for turn. Second main phase? I mean, why not? People only play lands on their main phase 1 if they get lazy. Or unless they have a reason to. I think I should have solitude that actually. It's not like an ephemerate. Hmm. They pitched a flage. Hmm. Do I want to chant them? Let's see what they do about the Casey trigger first. Okay, I have an idea. I chant them, and then I force a negation that consign to memory. How do we feel about that? I can also just force a negation that consign to memory and not chant them, and then save the chant for something else. But if I just cast force negation, they could have mystical dispute. No, but they could mystical dispute. This chant's not really doing anything at the moment. Alright, I think it's probably fine. My issue with this is if they discard a Flage. If they discard a Flage, then we might be in trouble. That is my only issue with this. But they also don't have 4th land, so do I even care that much? I gotta spend another consign. Okay. So this is now just a 2 for 1. Okay. think they do have another Flash in hand. Go, bird, go. Kill them. Think they have Mystical Dispute? I don't think I chant here. I think I just force and see if they have the Mystical Dispute. Hmm. I drew another chant, which is like the extra rubbins. They do have a Riddler. I kind of forgot they had a Riddler. Maybe they also forgot they had a Riddler. No, you have another Mystical Dispute? No, I could have chanted too. I was like, nah, they probably don't have another Mystical Dispute. Oh, man. I needed that. They only play like 2, right? Scepter's gonna save us. Save me, Scepter. It's actually not bad. It's not bad at all. Damn. What a draw. Remind them they have a Riddler in exile. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, don't forget about your Riddler. Cast it. Do it. Honestly, if they don't cast it, I'm pretty happy too. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Alright. I will use my life total as a resource, I guess. Oh my god. Okay, I don't think we're winning this game. This is so bad. Actually, just getting shit on by Fable. Dang nabbit. I hate you, Modded Horizons. Do I wait a turn? Nah, I'm just gonna die. I mean, I'm gonna die either way. 11. Well, here's the thing. I don't think it matters what I do. Yeah, now is bad. Next turn's bad. So I don't think it matters. Now it's like, here's reflection. I gotta deal with reflection now, too. I guess this lets me draw Solitude. I could Solitude, Flage, and then Mystical Dispute, Riddler. Solitude, please. Solitude. What the? Hey, fuck you, buddy. Alright, we're dead. I did not play around that second Mystical Dispute, and that was the entire game. No, this matchup is an ass. Oh, me not playing around second Mystical Dispute lost me this game. Like, I think if I stuck that to Fairy that turn, I probably win that game. It's so hard to know when to spend the chance in this matchup. I think it's just a hard matchup. I don't think it's a bad matchup. Either way, chat. Appreciate y'all hanging out today. It's a fun challenge. I'll be back tomorrow. I think we're going to play the standard challenge tomorrow, and I'm not sure what we're going to play in the standard challenge, so it'll be a surprise for the both of us.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore!